Yes, these are the Iron Lilies, and they're about to be in studio. Fellas, ladies, if you're into bikes, you're going to love this segment. We're going to be kicking it off here in a second. Ladies, get ready to come on. All right, we'll have you in a second. Thank you. All right. So, I figured I'd jump on a little bit earlier to get everything set up a little bit. So, Russ, if you want to share it on yours, go to go to Real Radio and just share it through your. Just make sure it's not on Real Radio and share it through your. It's probably easier on your desktop.
I don't know this. Hold on a second. So go to Real Radio.
Yeah, so go to Real Radio.
Jump up.
You want to plug yours in?
Yeah.
Okay,
There we go.
and then go to share.
Exactly.
And share it on Monsters?
Yeah, I'll share it on actually your page, on Monsters. Just go down the line. I'll share it on Monsters.
You share it on Monsters,
Yeah.
I'll do it on Russell Island.
There's only 450 needed for the petition.
Oh, good.
Hey, welcome to the Monsters Mornings on Real Radio 104.1. I was just
Teenage
informed by
Mutant Ninja
Blog and
Turtles.
Molly that we just need 450 people to go to monsters.fm and sign the petition for the Russell home, which is awesome. So please, guys, we want to get this done by the end of the show, and hopefully we'll be able to save the Russell home for atypical children. We just need your signature. It's very, very easy. We have guests here today. We've got Letitia is here with the Iron Lilies. Now, Letitia was in before, and Jeff, how you got it right. She's from the biggest hole in
Kentucky.
In Kentucky. That's right.
Hey,
Hey,
in the United
Letitia,
States.
how you
So,
doing? And then she's the rest of the Iron Lilies with her. You can see all this, by the way, if you go to our website at, well, actually, it's the Real Radio Facebook page.
Whoa,
And you'll be able to-
whoa, whoa. Y'all control. She's in control.
8:30 in the morning. Let's turn the mic on for real quick. Hello, Letitia. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good.
And you've got the Iron Lilies with you. Now, it sounds like a band, Letitia and the Iron Lilies.
Right.
It's not Letitia and Iron Lilies, it's just the Iron Lilies.
Oh, it's just Iron Lilies.
Letitia.
I'm not.
It's Letitia.
Yeah, it's
Not Letitia. I made you black. Sorry. It's Letitia. And with the rest of the Iron Lilies. Now, explain, because Carlos asked me, goes, what are the Iron Lilies?
Yeah.
I think they're a band. I don't know.
I think you guys fight random other biker girls across the world, right?
Yeah.
You're like kind of like a superhero type thing.
Yeah, what are the Iron Lilies?
We're an all women's, all Harley Davidson riding group, actually. We ride motorcycles. That's what we do.
And,
And then, guys get iron butts. We get Iron Lilies.
Ah, got it.
I get it now. Okay.
You dirty girl.
That's
You are
not
a
where the name
dirty
came
girl.
from.
Now, okay, since we've seen you last, I follow you on Facebook, so you travel like all over on your Harley, and you're doing all kinds of like modeling gigs and stuff like that. What have you done since we've seen you last?
I don't know. God, a lot of stuff. 'Cause it's been a while.
But I thought you had a business here in Central Florida. Like, how can you travel all the time and still have your business going well in College Park?
I got minions,
Banana.
My husband runs the co-op motorcycle garage, and then I'm there when I can be, but mostly it's just, traveling and working. We've been doing a lot.
So you got your husband is working.
The minion.
He's the minion.
Up the house.
Well,
and,
he's turning wrenches. He's getting dirty. He's working on motorcycles while you are gallivanting all over the country, taking half your clothes off, taking photos.
Picking fights at
I don't
saloons.
take my clothes off. I kind of.
Just a quick Google search will prove that wrong.
Letitia, who you talking to? We know what you do.
We do extensive research on all our guests.
We don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah? Did you find out about these girls?
Yeah.
No, we didn't, but please say their names and spell it out.
I was going to have you. Yeah, I was going to have you go through and introduce the rest of the Iron Lilies.
Yeah.
Who do we? And I guess you could also tell us like what they ride. Because what we wanted to do is make this segment about the motorcycles.
Yeah.
Because I know you're big into the motorcycles. But I
Yeah.
think most of our guys will want to know just about how hot they are. And if you want to see that, you can go to it's the Real Radio Facebook page.
Yeah, it's going to look like a video, but it's actually live in studio, so you can say all your horny comments if you want.
Sure. So, Letitia, introduce the rest of the Iron Lilies.
Well, so there's Lily, actually.
Oh, you got the name. Okay, get really
Get
close
right
to the
on that
microphone.
mic.
Yeah. So how did you get him to name it after you?
I'm just I don't know. I'm just pretty awesome. No, I'm just kidding. Not
She
all.
was born into it.
I mean, you look like a model as well. Do you model also?
No.
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 Okay, so I'm not trying to be any which way or whatever, but how do you find this many really attractive women who all ride Harleys together? Like, did you have to? They have to sign some sort of? They have to try out or something? Like, where'd you run into them?
Well, they ran into me. Like I wasn't.
Oh, so
yeah.
you found Letitia.
Yeah, we actually were all riding, and then we found Letitia somehow by the Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I was on the street with a sign, like someone adopt me.
My friend.
Okay,
Yeah, she had a sign on the side.
Lily, are you the first one to find Letitia?
No.
No. So how did you meet Letitia?
I met Letitia through Dana here.
Through Dana. Okay, so
Dana
Dana's
and I
next.
worked together. Yeah.
Dana's next up on the. Okay, so Dana, how are you doing? Get really close to the microphone, and then so you found Letitia because you ride Harleys.
Yeah, I work at Harley Davidson over at Orlando one off of I-4. I sell the bikes over there, and I saw the Instagram, and so I met up with them all by myself, and
there you are.
Yeah,
and
I just kind of started like getting along with them, and they're pretty cool.
All right, and then next up is
Casey.
Casey. How you doing, Casey? And then how did you meet up with the rest of the Iron Lilies?
Well, actually, it's a funny story. Iron Lilies actually used to be Orlando Harley Babes.
Oh, that's why I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. I knew them as
Yeah, and we started out as Orlando Harley Babes, a couple of us girls, and those were the other girls, Tracy.
So you just broke off and started the Iron Lilies. Now, do you have like jackets and stuff and like colors?
Yeah, we have patches, we have shirts.
Oh yeah, I see the shirts there. Yeah.
But have you ever gotten in a real biker brawl? Not yet. I like that answer.
Our other Iron Lily, Sarah. I mean, I've had to, pull her back a couple times.
She likes the little
She's the
grandpa's
little one.
cough
She's
medicine,
the smallest
right?
one too.
It's always the small ones.
She's feisty.
So
Yeah.
Letitia, has it been hard to? I mean, now that you got to what? How many are in the Iron Lilies?
There's 8 core riders, so to be a core rider, like we do all Harley, and we just kind of came together and we ride together all the time. I mean, we literally are together like 4 times a week or something, which is crazy for 8 girls to get along.
Now, do you do photo shoots with them or?
Yeah, a lot of times, like, this is kind of like a full-time gig. Like, we're together all the time. We're going to Laconia, actually. There's the bike week up there.
Of
So
course,
we're riding up. We leave next week on Tuesday, ride 1,400 miles up to Laconia, and then we literally do 11 solid days of riding for Harley Davidson, Laconia Harley Davidson up there.
And so when you show up, I mean, they know you're coming, and it's kind of like a big deal for the Iron Lilies to come, right?
Yeah, exactly. It better be a big deal. Like, it's like 8 chicks on bikes. Like, I think that's pretty cool.
And it's not. I mean, look, there are a lot of times you get really big, these ugly girls on bikes. That's what you normally look. I'm just saying that's what happens.
Oh, come on. No, I'm just
I
saying.
think any chick on a bike.
I'm just saying all because I miss them.
But to have like models that ride hard, that's quite unusual.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, we don't, like, I feel nervous. I'm, like, the only one that models. Our other girl, Courtney, Kiss of Von Adam, she's going to stab me because I said her name. Like, she's a burlesque dancer. So at night, like, that's her job. She's one of the top burlesque dancers. But, like, she's an environmental scientist, like Casey is.
Yeah.
And then Dana works for Harley.
Yeah.
And then Lily just went on a sabbatical and went across, like, the country just in soul searching. Like, she literally rode across the country. She just got home, like, yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If
like these girls,
let's say,
they're
let's say
really
a girl
into the
named Bertha. A girl named Bertha. She shows up and she's, let's say, $130, right?
No, that's good. You gotta go.
Okay, $150.
Yeah.
You need to up the change a little
go.
bit.
Yeah.
I was thinking $250. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go 250.
She's 250 pounds and she wants to be an Iron Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can totally ride with us for sure. We have like a whole group of people that ride with us.
Okay.
We just have our 8 people. The only reason why for that is because like it's hard to say hire 100 people. You know what I mean? Like 8 people is easier to hire like the Lilies to go to Sturgis or Laconia or something. You know?
Gotcha.
That's the only reason why. But we ride with everybody.
Okay. Hey, look, I know Angel's telling me we have to go to a little break right now. We'll come back. We want to talk to the Iron Lilies a little bit more, find out what's going on with you. Cool. Let you tell us how people can follow you, because I know they can follow you through your Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about all that when we come back. All right, you're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.
Keep up with what's happening on and off the pitch with Orlando City Soccer Cast, hosted by Tom and Dan. Tonight at 8 on Real Radio 104.
Ball in her mouth.
All right.
Isn't that hungry hippo? No, it's like that big bird. Oh, you're right behind me.
All right. So where can they find y'all? Let's say Instagram and go down the line, Lily.
For
Instagram?
How they can contact you.
Well, my Instagram name is Lil Long. It's Lillay. It's Lilla. 3 Y's _ and a J.
So you just want people not to find you.
I gotta adjust some
Just go to
stuff.
Iron Lilies and then we're all on
Yeah,
there.
we're all
Okay,
on there.
Iron Lilies. All right, cool. So
Just
people are
Iron
wondering.
Lilies and all of it. Like
All right.
Twitter, all that stuff.
Jacob wants to know who repairs the motorcycles when they break.
We do a lot of the work on our own bikes,
Okay.
but if there's like I ride a newer bike, so it's like electronics, like and it's under warranty.
Okay, gotcha.
But we
Each
do a
one of
lot
y'all can get on the wrench and work on it.
Orlando Harley does a lot of our work too.
That's awesome. And so basically, you guys go everywhere, and guys probably trip out at these bike fests, and they sit there like, hey, you know, you got,
Bike week rolling down.
you got any sisters that, you know,
Yeah.
All
Well, I
right.
think the one thing is like people don't like realize that we do ride, but we legitimately ride, and
of course,
that's a lot. It's kind of like a requirement to do like 10,000 in a year, like for us to, gotta ride.
Good. That's great. Others can join? I'm reading some of these comments on here.
Yeah.
Yes, others can join. Everybody can ride, but to be part of the main crew, similar to Menudo, you have to be indoctrinated a bit.
Yeah, and you gotta.
Elizabeth says she's in love.
Aw, love you too,
She loves
Liz.
you too. Let's see here, some other comments. So go to find Iron Lilies, and that's Lilies. Russ. Russ. I asked. I said, is it Lilies? Lies, and Russ told me the wrong way.
I didn't know.
The website's the Iron Lilies, but all the other stuff is at Iron Lilies. But the Iron Lilies, we have like our whole schedule up there. We're always doing meetups, rides, and events. Like, we do once a month, try to like have a big one where everyone, and people that don't like ride yet but want to learn, like we do that too. Like, come hang out.
That's great. It says, let's see here. If I put a wig on, can I join? Joe says. Joe looks like.
Guys, where guys do that.
Yeah.
Dressed up in pink. And
Joe has feminine features. I think he'd be fine. If I ride in the back, do I have to wear a property of patch?
Oh.
I didn't know bikers actually have their women wear a property of like Biker X or whatever.
I guess we don't do that because we're not property of anyone.
Hell no, man. Look at those boots. Damn.
Damn. They got bugs on them. That's from our International Women's Day ride.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How empowering. Can you do a cool ride with my crew, the Iron Billies? That's kind of funny. You should have a group of guys called the Iron Billies. That'd be fun. That's funny. Let's see here. Yeah, badass. Everybody. Oh, some people are saying, oh, busting my wife looking. That's cool. They wrench on bikes as well. Yeah, they do it all. And let's see what the petition is up to for the Russell home. Let's check it out. So we're trying to get this petition up. The Russell home, which is a home for atypical children. It's a licensing issue, and so we're
I'm
seeing.
my tattoo artist, Little Joe. I'm going there after a year to get this arm tattoo. He's a big supporter of Russell Home. Like always does this huge food drive. And it's a product from that place, actually.
Yeah. Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's great.
so he always gets back.
Zachary, do I ever do a different face? No, I don't. When the initial face that's talking to me is the crazy face. That's Carlos' crazy face. I work on bikes too, just don't ride. Oh, Joe Nut Peacock, you could be one of the Iron Lilies for sure. Of All Girls Garage. Yeah, you guys had to have been approached by a reality show already, right?
Not yet. We're kind of brand new.
we should have one.
I mean, really,
We're a little crazy.
you should just get somebody to produce it and do all stuff on the web. I mean, you can do your own reality shows through that and make money through it like that. But
Now that we know about lives.
oh yeah, this is you. Now you know. Now you know. Somebody bought their Harley from Dana. Christopher Levy.
Yes,
Okay.
he bought a Sportster actually.
Look at that, Chris.
I
He
remember
remembers.
that. He was a cool customer. I liked him.
All right, tell them to go visit the Orlando Latin American Motorcycle Association next Friday. They are welcome.
Yeah, Llama. We actually work.
Don't tell me it's called Llama. They did not name the Hispanic organization Llama. They should have named it Sombrero. That's just as bad. Llama. Oh my God.
Orlando Harley kind of works closely with them. They do meetings and stuff with them, and they're really cool. They come in all the time to our dealership.
That's awesome.
We go to their clubhouse. Yeah, we like them. We like Llama.
Very cool.
They're good guys.
I'm sure the Hispanic Club is a lot of fun. Very festive, I'm sure.
Their parties are way better than
I'm sure. They go on a little later. They start late and they go on later. Let's see here. Good morning, Tanya. Casey rocks. Francisco says. Christopher Levy says, wow, thanks. Oh, y'all can share this on your Facebook pages as well. Okay? Yeah, so go to your Facebook page and go to Real Radio, and then you're going to click on that page. You're going to see the video there, and then just share it. And then all your followers and everything will see it on there too.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Learn getting a social media lesson.
You sure are. It's you live and die by it here.
Yeah.
We're 332 signatures away.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I was not
Good,
going
good,
to, and then like just right here.
Yeah.
Here. Hold on to this, Russ. I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Here, Manders, I'll let you play with this. Huh?
Oh, holding this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to scroll.
I think.
Because see, it's right here. So I click that. And every time I click it, it goes this way. I don't know how to get it onto Iron Lilies.
Huh? They could be on big wheels.
Oh, and then share. Just go to Real Radio 104 and then go down to here where it's That's so crazy. So you're gonna get out of that. Go down.
There we go.
Go down to where
Do
you
you have
actually can
Snapchat
share.
and all that too, or?
Hey, is there no, we basically we just focus on our Facebook page because that's what the company wants to do. Is there anything else you want me to ask you about? Anything else would have a good story to it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you guys about drinking and partying and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, we're real good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hungover this morning actually.
Guys, I'm gonna be gone for a month on my bike.
Some really cool things coming.
Yeah, Laconia's.
Yeah, Laconia's gonna be awesome.
10 days of open to close selling.
I'm trying to think of what you're wanting, like sexy fun stories. Yeah.
We're gonna make them on the way up to Laconia.
Or what's already happened. Just anything to ask us. I'm trying to think. I'll throw out something.
Hey, welcome to the Monsters Mornings on Real Radio 104.1. Reminding you that I think we only need about 300 signatures to save the Russell home for atypical children, which is, well, look, it's to get up to 5,000 names on the petition so we can get in front of the governor. So Russell home, but all you gotta do is go to monsters.fm and sign the petition. We're about 300 away, right, Angel?
That is correct.
All right, about 300 away.
312 to be precise.
Okay, all right. So by the end of the show, let's have that taken care of, and then we'll see what we have to do after that. With us today, the Iron Lilies are here, and Letitia. We've met Letitia before. She's been in here. Yeah. She is she's a model. She has a great Facebook page. Yes, Angel.
Oh, no, I had a question for her because I was going
to...
another place to find out or follow what Letitia gets to do, because she gets to really do some dope motorcycle stuff, amongst other things, is her Instagram page, and you got to ride a Confederate bike, one of the Confederate motorcycles. How was that experience?
Yeah, that was amazing. So that's a $125,000 motorcycle. There's only 80 of them made. And it is just, and it's so incredibly fast. I mean, it's a P51F or something.
Yeah, the P51 Combat Fighter motorcycle, Yeah,
unbelievable. And, you know, it's also intimidating. You're riding a $125,000 bike. I mean, it's like, don't mess this up.
The motorcycle they used in the Civil War?
No, it's just custom. It's a custom-made, manufactured motorcycle. Like, they have other ones, but this one is pretty legit.
Now, were you doing a photo shoot with it, or they just allowed you to?
They wanted me to ride it.
These girls are all very accomplished riders, and so she's getting to ride some of these really incredible, amazing motorcycles across the country. Confederate Bikes is an elite motorcycle builder that builds $125,000 motorcycles.
See, Russ is still having a hard time looking at
I know,
hot
he
chicks.
thinks of them
And
like
thinking, he's like, they're models, they're wearing bike stuff, but they couldn't ride like old Russie Ray.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, you know.
You took lessons. Didn't you take lessons?
Yeah, I had a Harley for a while.
I guarantee you, Russ, all of these women could ride circles around you.
Oh,
I guarantee it.
That's cute. That's cute.
You hear this, ladies?
It's like a contract. Like, we'll take pictures on a bike, but we also have to ride it.
Yeah.
Totally fine with posing, but we got to also ride it.
That's cool.
I was talking to Jen, who actually used to work here with us, and she used to be our program. Well, no, our
promotions director.
Promotions director. Yeah. So she had to put up with us way back in the crazy days, and she said that when you guys all pull up with a restaurant or whatever, all on your Harleys, that everyone will come out and want to take pictures with you, and you always get some sort of attention.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
That's exactly
For the
why you're
attention,
doing
yeah.
it. But you're promoting, of course, yeah.
No, we're like, it's cool. I mean, you feel like a celebrity. I still don't know how to handle it. Like, I feel awkward, you know, like, what do I do with my hands? when taking
It's funny
pictures?
how that starts out because it was so real before. Like,
Oh, yeah. You got to talk really close to the mic when you talk.
it just happened to turn into this. It was not planned at all. We were just raw writers, and then eventually we just got picked up, and people started noticing us.
So do any of the Iron Lilies ever drink?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Actually, my nickname is Happy Hour?
Yeah, so it's happy hour.
So you ride Harleys and you drink. Now, tell me, when's the last time you guys all went to a bar together?
We were at my house drinking last night.
Oh, really?
We were house drinking, yeah.
House drinking. So, okay, if you go to Letitia's house to house drink, you park your Harley, and what is the drink of choice?
Probably wine coolers, Zimas, you know.
Straight whiskey.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a beer drinker. Yeah, beer.
Beer and whiskey.
Beer and whiskey, yeah. I mean, is there anything else? I feel like, who's got time for, like, mixed stuff?
Hell
like,
no.
No fruity vodka for any of us at all.
No margarita.
No, you gotta think, like, we hang out in biker bars, and a lot of times it's like limited options, like the no Jack and Coke. Like, you want a martini? No. Want a like margarita? No. Jack and Coke? Yes. Like, you can do that. Yeah, it's like, or beer. Like, it's beer and whiskey.
You're at a biker bar, and I'm sure there are guys that will come up, they'll come up to you, and you can't help but notice you're not wearing a wedding ring, so they'll probably want to hit on you. Right?
Even if I was,
Even if she was
that
wearing one,
doesn't even matter. That's
Okay.
actually more intriguing. Like, it's like a challenge when you wear a ring.
So how do you as a group, turn guys down, or do you not?
Well, we always have knives and stuff on us, so like we
good.
like we usually are
One
like
girl's name is Machete.
Yeah, we all have nicknames. Machete. It's her birthday today, by the way.
Happy birthday, Machete.
She will cut you. Like, that's the thing is, like, we all kind of have our personalities. I'm super nice, so I attract creepers all the time. But then there's other ones who be like,
old dudes.
Get away. Like, if there's someone who's like,
Now, who attracts the old dudes? Which one?
Every one of them?
no, Dana. Dana. We always say dudes for Dana. For some reason, they love Dana.
At the store with me.
Oh, let's go one at a time and close to the mic. What's that?
No, I like at my work. Since I do sales, I get so many of the older guys that come in and hang out and sit with me, and like people I don't know, they'll linger.
You know,
and,
you're
like,
a beautiful girl. I'll buy this bike from you if you can chill at my house for the weekend.
They don't like a lot of the times I have to like weigh them out and be like, do you want to buy a bike or are you just here to hang out with me? Like I got to do a job here.
Right.
Yeah, and you go to Facebook Live right now at Real Radio 104.1. Just go to the Facebook page. There's a video playing. You can actually see all of the Iron Lilies live in studio right now.
Oh, and I'm sure the comments are all very respectful.
Very respectful.
Oh. Yeah.
No, actually, they're totally intrigued by these ladies, and everybody's. You know, the good thing about Facebook Live, it's not your random chat where you get really nasty people. It's connected to your Facebook page, so you know who's coming. Everybody's digging y'all.
So taking this a step up, have you ever thought about or talked to anyone about possibly doing like a reality show? Because really, it is quite unusual to have 6 or 7 attractive women on Harleys that could cut your ass if you talk back to them. I mean, it really is kind of an unusual thing. Have you thought about that?
I think it would be incredible. I mean, the relationship that we all have is awesome.
Yeah.
There's not one of us that doesn't really like another girl. Like we.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like we all.
That would change. As soon as fame came in, and then everybody wants to give Letitia a little.
Crazy.
People are like, oh, give Letitia a little more money because she's the model. Then the other 3 get pissed off. Next thing you know,
then crazy Casey's stabbing people.
Casey.
No,
I think we got a
great.
nickname for you.
Yeah.
I think we do cool stuff. Like we're not just stuck. Like we ride everywhere. So and with that, like you come to celebrities. Like we're riding with some of the Sons of Anarchy guys.
Oh, which ones? Which ones?
I don't know. They're on the show.
The one guy can't even ride a motorcycle.
Which one?
Jax. I thought he can't.
Yeah, he better.
I think most of them needed to. Like that was a requirement for the show is they had to learn. I don't think they go fast.
Oh, right. They don't go fast,
They are moving.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. I think there was a story about Henry Winkler who played the Fonz. Like he couldn't ride a motorcycle. Who's that? Sons of Anarchy? Oh, yeah.
That guy.
They're doing another Sons of Anarchy, like a spin-off.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And it's with
grandsons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
The Mayans. Yeah, with the Mayans. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. They're doing their own show.
That's cool.
But anyway.
You guys are getting comments. I got one from our girl, Machete, who's like, did I make my boobs move? Because it sounded like, so I can do this, like, boob moving trick.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
You can?
I don't know if I can now. I got like a push-up bra on.
Well,
but like,
I think you're on a...
Oh, my God. That is, zoom
That's
in
just
on
for
that.
you, Machete.
Amanda, get in on
We
that
have a
shot.
birthday.
Amanda, get on that.
Okay, it looks like you have a tiny gremlin trying to fight its way out.
My right boob is much stronger than my left boob.
It is. It's like Lincoln Hawking over the top. You have a massive right.
You must like they each have their. It's like they each of them have their own
Yeah, that's
brain.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You must do a lot of push-ups or something then.
It's all the bike.
It's the bike. It's a 500-pound motorcycle we throw around.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Have you ever thrown a right hook to your husband and knocked out a tooth?
Not yet.
No, okay, so when you girls see that she can do that and make her boobs bounce like that, do you try it to say, well, I think I can do it too?
I have in the past.
Let's
know
see.
I can.
All right.
So-
I don't think you
can't,
can.
Lily.
Bet you can't, Lily.
I just am moving my chest. I don't know.
You're
I
actually
can't.
just doing like the Roger Rabbit a little bit.
It's fake. Am I the only? I'm thinking I got fake boobs.
We'll
That's what it
practice.
is.
We'll
Oh, is that what
practice
it
on
is?
the web to
I think
look
you gotta
on
have
we'll
fake
figure this
boobs to
out.
do
All right,
it.
Letitia, how good are you at giving advice? Because sometimes we get people that send, they'll do this Ask Triple R thing, but then they'll say, hey, do me a favor, make sure you ask one of the girls that comes in as well. And I have one of those. It's actually kind of a depressing one, but
Yeah.
are you good at giving advice?
I love giving advice. I don't like listen to my own advice, but everybody else.
Yeah, you can
does.
tell everybody else what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so if you
My life's a mess.
if you don't mind sticking around, I have a pretty good one that it's a little depressing, but it's a guy who's looking for some advice, and maybe you can help when we come back. Okay.
Okay,
All right, and you can check all this out if you go to the Real Radio Facebook page. We're doing the live streaming right now, and you can be a part of the show and see what's going on in here with the Iron Lilies. I almost call them the Tiger Lilies. It's the Iron Lilies. All right, we'll have them when we come back. You're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.
What's up, y'all? There's a lot of new viewers on here. Isn't this cool? We do it every single day. And of course, the Tiger Iron Lilies are in the house right now. But definitely be sure to click on their.
Sleep is extremely important.
Hey, man.
Go on talking to
Follow me.
You might not have the right
Click the
mattress.
notification.
You want the right mattress, go to America's #1 choice for bedside. And that's
Make sure to
the
subscribe. What's up,
mattress
Jacob?
store where I went and got mine.
Sign and share the petition.
It's
Exactly.
absolutely awesome. I got a
This is what y'all
Now,
are
they've
going to
got
do.
all the different
If y'all want to
name
help out an
brands
amazing
that-
organization, check this out.
But I got the Tempur-Pedic because it makes your core temperature go down by 2 degrees, and when you're sleeping, that's a big deal, and it's a big difference, and I absolutely love it. You'll love the bed that you pick out for you because they will help you. A professional sleep consultant will help you pick out the right bed for you, whether it's Sealy or Beauty Rest or Serta or all those. They've got them all. Go test out the one that's right for you, and when they deliver it to you, they'll deliver it with a red carpet. Roll out a red carpet and take you right in there, and it'll be cool. And also
Diana, this is what's going on.
They have at the
This is a
mattress
radio
store.
show.
A bunch of great
Person watching, make sure you sign up, please. Come on. Thank you, Don. Thank you, JB. Sign that petition.
So once you have the mattress store, make sure you mention that Russ Rollins sent you.
Thanks, Francisco. All right, everybody who's on here right now, make sure to go sign the petition. Go to change.org to save. They're still here. They're doing good. Rusty Ray, where's your charger at? The charger, I'll grab it.
Did you pop off and pop back on or no? Because I followed
Yeah.
it.
This is I'm staying on the same one.
The same one, okay, because I followed it or shared it or whatever.
Thank you, Linda, for signing. Thank you, Adria, for signing. Done and done, Mark. All right, let's get this to the end of the show. We're signing the petition in order to help save. So make sure y'all check out. Go to the Real Radio page, and it's right there on the front on the Facebook page.
Okay.
And you can sign it right there. We're 247 away from the governor seeing it, and once he sees it, hopefully he'll.
247?
Yeah, 240. Yeah, they will.
Why?
They'll find because they fall into a weird code licensing issue. They're not a children's home. They're not a pre-K. There's no place kind of like them, and some douchebag is saying that they need to have it, or they shut them down and fine them $1,000 a day. So they're petitioning to have a kind of a special license in order to maintain the things that they've been doing since 1947. It's the first home for atypical children here, and so everybody's signing it. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Jacob. We're going to get to that number. Angelique, thank you. Danny, thank you. No reason not to sign, Brian. I agree.
We're about 200 away?
Yeah, dude, we're 240 away.
Ride over there. It's really neat. They don't take any government money because
Yep.
they don't want to be restricted on who they can accept. Because there are a lot of
Thank you, Joe Nut.
It's just a fantastic place. It's pretty much falling apart. They don't get a lot of money. Are you worried about
Thank you, Lainey. Thank you, Kent. Thank you, Tommy.
See, you thank everybody.
I know I do. I literally thank them. I try and go back and like all the different comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want to make sure that they
sure.
see it. You know,
that's the way I feel.
And you do want to reply to a lot of them in order to.
Well, and I'll tell you this. Actually, a lot of them were really funny.
Yeah, and you want to
There were some corny ones in there, but there were some really funny ones.
See, now that was your little taste. Thank you, JJ. That was your little taste, and now you're gonna throw more jokes.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Monsters.fm?
Yeah. Yeah, it will. Alex, we're going to try and knock this out before the show ends, and I promise you, if Governor Rick Scott does not sign off on this, we will lead a fight to Tallahassee, and we're itching to do it, kind of, Russ, right? Aren't we?
Well, I hope that they just fix it, you know? I mean, just fix it. But if we got to bust his ass, that gives us something to talk about.
We've been looking for.
I've been looking for a fight.
Yeah. So thank you, Andrea.
Like
yeah, actually, the easiest thing to do is share it as well, ladies, if you could, because you guys have a following as well, and that way we can get this signed. We're only 234 away, and these kids deserve to stay in the place that they've grown up. So. Rick Scott is a douche. Now, I will not. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No, he's
but,
not gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
You're like, help me out, but you're such a douche.
Yeah, no. I mean, but Rick, if you do happen to be watching this Facebook live stream on the Real Radio page, big fan. This is the best position for you. You can look like a star. You can look like a empathetic person that you really have not looked like in many, many years.
Not the alien.
Yeah. Change.org. Go to monsters.fm. It'll be on there. Exactly, Dean. I'm all about taking to the streets.
This is a good email we're about to do. It's a little sad, but it's a good one.
My Facebook signing fixable. I've been licensed assisted living provider. It's really a no-brainer. It is, Laisha. Yep, I agree. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Is there anything else you want to plug or promote, or anybody you want to say hi to, or?
I mean.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Sean.
Website or what about your business?
Encourage the do-gooders.
Yeah, I mean, I can say that.
College Park.
Open.
Yeah, you can do that.
This weekend on Saturday.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I can tell you, it's like.
Jeff Howell will be at
House of Blues tonight from 5 to 10, and Friday night I will be at the Whiskey on Sand Lake Road. Great place from 10 to 1. Great burgers, great booze. And Sunday I'll be at Timmy's New Orleans Kitchen in Winter Park, Oklahoma, from 1 to 4. It's their annual. Come out and see me.
Hey, welcome back to the Monsters Morning Real Radio 104.1. We've been trying all day long to make sure that we have over 5,000 names on a petition to help save the Russell home of Central Florida. It's for
we're in the home stretch, brother.
Yeah. How many?
We need 200.
We just need 200 signatures. So if you have not gone to the website yet and signed the petition, you can be one of the ones that gets us over the top. We'd appreciate that. To the top, never stop.
That's what's up.
Just get us there. We'll have 5,000 names on the petition. We'll be able to get that in front of the governor, and he can look at this and go, oh, wait a minute, the Russell home for atypical children, that needs to stay just like it is, because they're just helping people and they're not taking any government funds. My goodness, let's don't bother them and let's don't charge them $1,000 a day.
Right.
That would be stupid. So hopefully he'll see it the way we do, and we can go with the right means. We can make things happen the right way.
And if not,
then we'll get dirty and nasty.
We're going to the streets. Pitchforks, signs, Doberman pinchers, and chains, and we're just going storming Tallahassee.
4 Harleys and a machete.
Hell yeah! Machete comes through. She's stabbing everybody.
Letitia is here along with the rest of the Iron Lilies, and we appreciate you coming in. And now, the last time we met you, talked to you, you were telling us about your business in College Park, which I love College Park, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's still thriving, still doing okay?
Yeah, it's doing good. We're actually doing this big barbecue cookout on Saturday. So if you got a bike, you don't have a bike, or whatever, you can come hang out. It's a Standard Motorcycle Co. You can find it on Google it, and you can find it. But yeah, it's a co-op motorcycle garage. So you come, you don't have like the stuff in your garage to work on your bike. You can come and work on it there because we got all the equipment, and you rent space, work out with your buddies, hang out. Like there's a coffee bar and a bar and like lounge area. Wi-Fi, like you can chill or work.
Are there other places like that? That sounds kind
There's
of
like
unusual.
11 other co-op motorcycle garages in the U.S., but none here in Florida.
And what made your husband want to? Did your husband open this, or was this your idea?
No, it was our idea. Together. We were going to do we've always been involved in the motorcycle industry, and then we just saw this need. We were going to do kind of like parts thing here. And then we were like, when we moved here, I mean, the motorcycle community in Orlando is huge. It's unreal. Every day, like, we'll set and we'll see someone on a bike, and we're like, always like, I don't know them. How do I not know them? But there's so many people, you know? So we were like, there's a need. People just don't all have garages to work on their bikes, you know?
What was your reaction to the road rage incident that happened down in Tampa where the guy ran over the motorcycle?
I didn't see that.
You
I don't
didn't
watch
see it?
TV.
You didn't see it?
I don't
Okay.
watch TV.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Basically, this guy's in a car and he feels like the motor. No, I thought it was the other way around. Maybe the motorcycle guy felt like the car had cut him off, and he yelled at him or something like that. And when they came to the stoplight, guy in the car gets pissed off and runs over.
Yeah, I saw that last night on Instagram. That was in Tampa.
Yeah.
What the? I was so mad. I swear to. I mean, I don't.
Well, how many times do you run into incidents like that where people get mad at you because they can't see you, or where there's a road rage type thing with a motorcycle?
You know what's crazy is that other states, like I ride in California, people get out of the way there for you to ride. Like you can split lanes, they move. Here in Florida, for some reason though, I found that a lot of people are just angry and like mad, and I've had that happen quite a few times. And yeah,
and you would think for a state that we're so biker, friendly suppoendly.
Well, we're also old people friendly. Too.
Yeah,
it's the newlyweds and nearly dead.
Get out of the way.
That's the thing. There's tourists here in Orlando. They don't even know what side of the road to drive on half the time, you know? And so and then we also have more people that come to Orlando than anywhere else in the world because of Disney. Yeah. So we're just on the road. Like, I feel like every day, like, we ride more dangerously just being on I-4 here in Orlando than anywhere else.
People that are here that don't ride motorcycles seem to usually dislike the ones they call on the crotch rockets, the ones that weave in and out of traffic. That really pisses a lot of people off. But Harley riders don't normally do that. Why is that? What's the difference?
There's definitely there's segregation in the industry, and I don't want to put down sports bike riders because there's people that give Harley riders a bad name too, but there are sports bike riders that give them a bad name. Like when you're like just got something to prove and you're doing wheelies on like I-4 and you're weaving in and out of traffic, you're putting everybody at danger, you know? And that typically tends to be on those bikes because they're high-powered, fast bikes, so they get them to go fast, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't ride like that.
You've never ridden any...
I can ride crazy. Actually, I live downtown, so I ride on sidewalks. No one knows this. Like, I know the back ways to go to places.
You ride on
I
sidewalks?
can zip. Well, I don't want to wait in traffic. I live off 50, so like I zip around.
Were you just reprimanding
it's a 100,000-watt radio station, Letitia. Are you sure you want to be saying your secrets?
Reprimanding the crotch rock, and she's like, by the way, I ride on sidewalks.
Just for like a minute or a second. It's like just to get to a parking lot, to get to another parking lot. Parking lot hop.
If you're walking your Yorkie in downtown Orlando, look out. Here comes Letitia.
I kind of like hearing you say that. I don't want you being like, yes, I follow every rule. We're the Iron Lilies, and we follow every rule. Oh, okay, now it's coming out. Now it's coming out.
If we can rip, we rip.
Yeah, smoking buds and splitting lanes.
If we can rip, we rip.
Smoking buds and splitting lanes? That sounds awesome.
I've split lanes before.
Yeah, this one rides. There's like a grassroots event here called the Woodsman Cup, which is just like out in the woods and like they race, and like she races her 1200.
That's some old drunk redneck who made that up, right?
I'm gonna call it the Woodsman
Cup. Let's drink and race. Come on, girls.
Call it stiff competition. Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
And right now, you can't see the girls live in studio. Go to Facebook, Real Radio 104.1. Click on the video. Looks like a regular video, but it's live to find out more about the Iron Lilies.
Yes. Well, okay. Well, I've got an email from someone here, and they want our what we think about it. But they said if there's a girl that's going to come in this week, could you read it then as well? So before I read this, out of the 4 Iron Lilies, how many have taken a nude photos and sent them to a boyfriend?
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3.
You haven't done
it. Look, here's what's funny. Lily put both hands
up. She put her feet up. She put her feet up, too.
Dude, if you follow our Snapchat, you'll probably see some of it.
So there's only one Iron Lily we can't trust. It's the liar in the middle.
It depends, like how much of clothes you're talking about. Like how?
What would you say? What would you consider?
What do you consider nude?
Never fully nude.
Never fully nude. Okay, but body
that's
parts.
blackmail waiting to happen.
It is.
But maybe body parts though.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
do it.
all right. No. So that means you can raise your hand too, just so you know.
I
Okay.
did send one picture of a nipple one time.
Okay, well that's kind of what this is about, and I want to get your guys' opinion. Now it does get a little bit sad, but I mean I can't help what people send me. Okay, so big fan of the show, been listening for a long time. Please read this when you have one of the girls in, like SoCal Val. She's not here, so
I love SoCal.
you know SoCal Val, right? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, we used to do the wrestling show together.
Love her.
right.
She's still in England. She should be back at the end of July. But a lot of our listeners like to hear what she has to say about things. So you can kind of tag team in and fill in for SoCal Val on this one. And this says, "Hey Russ, I dated a girl in the early 2000s. I really loved her. Her name was Gretchen, and she sent me artistic nude photos by a professional photographer, and I've kept them the entire time. Well, early in our relationship, she was really intent on emailing these to me, and I've got them all. And to make a long story short, we had a great time together, and I really loved her. But she decided to go back to her ex-boyfriend and then move to Prague. A few months later, while living in Prague, she killed herself in her boyfriend's bathroom. I found out after the fact that she was a manic depressive and she had many issues. I felt that she sent me those photos because she knew that she was upset and she wanted me to have them. The thing is, she meant a lot to me. I feel bad deleting those pictures. I think that she sent those pictures to me because she knew that I'd be trustworthy with them. My friends tell me that keeping the pictures is just emotional baggage and I should get rid of them, but I kind of want to keep them. So the question is it okay to keep my dead ex nude pictures?
Oof.
Who wants to take that one?
I'll definitely take that. I had an ex pass away in a motorcycle accident, and I still have his necklace. I still have pictures of him, like all
But
different kinds
naked
of,
pictures?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I
It's
think
just
it's
of
a
his
memory.
wiener.
It's a memory that they shared or that you have shared.
Well, he says
don't get rid of it.
He says
Like,
the only photos he has of her are nude
so
photos.
keep them. Keep them. It's their
so-
intimate thing that they had that they shared together at some
So you
point
say
in life.
there's nothing wrong with keeping them?
Heck no.
Letitia, what do you
He
think?
doesn't have any other photos, like
says
not even like just a profile, like face shot, like
He just
hey.
has, he has the professional nude photos that she sent him, and that's all he has. And he's wanting to know if it's classless to keep them, or should
It's not classless.
or should he get rid of it because of the emotional baggage?
I mean, how often is he looking at them that it's
Yeah, I mean that's
emotional baggage?
creepy.
Every
I mean, if he's
day.
gonna be looking at them a lot afterwards,
It's
but,
actually
Screensaver.
You think it's creepy because she's dead?
well, I mean, if he's like looking at them and they're nude and it's been
Well,
a
it's gonna be a
while.
tough
I mean, it's 2002. Is that what? Like,
He said that he dated her in the early 2000s.
Oh my God, that's way
yeah, I mean
too
that's
long, dude.
I mean, I don't have crap from that time. I mean, and I'm a girl. I keep everything.
So you
I mean,
think
we're
it is-
supposed to keep everything, like letters and stuff. And I mean, but if there's someone I dated 15, 20 years ago, I'm getting rid of it.
Yes.
Like after.
So you think it's creepy and he should get rid of it?
I mean, I think. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a tough spot for him if he starts dating somebody else.
Exactly.
You know, how do you explain that away?
Any
Well,
normal.
they don't have to see it.
No, don't get jealous, honey. She's dead.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful dead.
I think
artistic
the
picture.
photos
I'm
actually
gonna make
could
this
be.
better. She's dead. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
The photos could be. If you said artistic, so it's professional photos. They're probably like they could be like very beautiful photos. Like
That's a term he's used to
Yeah,
sell
yeah.
himself.
And I've got to
Okay,
say, the guys snapping pictures for Hustler, they're professionals too.
He's like, they're very
Yes,
artistic.
Jim. What would you say to?
Here's
his
what
name
I
is
would say.
T. Yeah.
If it creeps you out, you know that the only pictures you have are nude pictures. Just Photoshop some overalls on her, and then but keep the originals.
So you would keep them.
Oh, absolutely.
I think this guy's got to dig a little deeper into his psyche because
She broke up with him and left him for a guy.
him, and you're still holding. I would have gotten rid of those pictures or blackmailed her with her. But that's a different story.
Yeah.
But you don't hold on to pictures of a chick you dated 15 years ago. The next
No.
chick's gonna find him. She's gonna think that's weird. You're gonna doubt yourself. You know what I heard? A lot of naked chicks
Now,
on the internet.
Let me ask a question. How do you know for sure the next girl's going to find him?
Well, any girl worth their weight in womanhood is gonna snoop and immediately find a pig. That's odd.
Ladies, do you look for old photos? Do you look for old photos on a guy's computer?
Was that a
I'm
rhetorical?
an anti-snooper because I don't want anyone snooping in my stuff. Like I don't do it. I'd rather not know.
I don't want. Yeah.
I
You're
don't want to
so
know.
against the grain, though. Most women, once they
most
date
people,
somebody,
most
people will want to learn
Yeah.
about that other person. If you happen to have, if you encounter, and nowadays you can find most anything, random naked pictures of an artistic chick that's
nature,
dead,
yeah.
that's going to cause some questions.
I mean, he has to ask, like, what would she want? If he's, like, caring about her that much, like, would she want, the chance of these naked photos, like, surfacing after she's dead, and then that's, like, part of her memory?
Yeah. In a guy's mind, we can make ourselves believe you want whatever we want.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If I say hi, they're like, she wants to sleep with me.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She said hi, really,
I was
like hi.
Like, hey.
Like
Okay.
you want to get high and
So
sleep with me.
Angel, you agree? Probably like I do. I think he should get rid of him. That's the
I
past.
think it's a good form, I guess. I mean, it's 16 years.
Here's an idea.
16 years?
He
I didn't hear that
He
part.
could crop
Yeah, it was
out
2002.
everything but her face and just have a picture of her face if he really wants to remember her.
But that's what Letitia was saying. Is look at other pictures, see if he's got a profile pic or something like that.
How about just let her pass? I mean, she's an old ex-girlfriend that died. Is there really that much attachment to it? I know it sounds heartless, but I mean,
I agree with you. Like, move on.
14 years, a chick that left you for another dude and moved to Prague. I'd be like, peace. I'm gonna go get another chick.
I mean, guys, how many pictures of nude women have we deleted?
Oh my
come
God.
on.
Just delete.
I mean, really, my delete button is
dudes
broke.
as well.
Yeah.
delete button's broke.
All right. Well, listen.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys would you keep it? Like, would you?
No.
Yo,
No.
This dude has pictures from 82
No, I do. No.
on a Polaroid of the first chick ever.
Most,
delete.
most of the ones I get nowadays, they're wearing Depends at the time. It's terrible.
Look at me at my hospice home.
My hospice home.
I'm very sexy, Mr. Howe.
Get rid of it.
All right,
for sure.
we I think we all agree on that, T. So thank you for sending it to us. We asked it while we had Letitia here and all the Iron Lilies. When can people see you? Are you going to be going anywhere soon all together? Or?
Yeah, we're riding to Laconia. We leave on Tuesday, ride up 1,500 miles, 11 solid days of riding there. Then me and Lily are breaking off to go ride the Adirondacks. We were just saying we're going to do a Naked and Afraid Iron Lilies version.
We're gonna see how this episode goes.
That's cool.
And then pitch it to networks, And then we're going, and then riding to Kentucky. Gone for like a month, a little over a month. And so we're doing that. And then we got Sturgis and we do stuff at Orlando Harley all the time.
Orlando Harley, okay.
Yeah. We on our Facebook page or Instagram, Iron Lilies, or website, theironlilies.com, you can see, we post every single day on there, updates. You can see, what we're doing, where we're going.
Very good. Hey, did you have a big fancy wedding when you got married?
No, I got married by Roland Sands, which is a bike builder who became an ordained minister at the Brooklyn Invitational, which is a biker thing. And then he married us in Brooklyn Park.
Okay.
And I met my husband in Sturgis in a sea of 500,000 people at a tattoo parlor.
So when you got married,
so romantic.
So you didn't do a father-daughter dance for the first dance?
No,
you didn't do that.
I didn't do that. Well, my dad was not here. He's
Oh,
passed away. I know. I didn't know. I
Way to
should
bring
say-
up a. Jeez, Russ.
Suck it, guys. I didn't mean to be sad. God.
I'm
It's
sorry.
true.
What's the name
But
of
that just proves that we're not all perfect.
Exactly.
Everyone sees us on our bikes and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, they must have the light." We all
Got issues.
are.
We all have issues.
Serious
We're
issues.
all screwed up.
This is the only thing going for us right now.
Yes, Angel.
Hey, real quick, Letitia, if you could name the website of your guys' company? A lot of people texting in wanting to get information on that.
The garage?
Yeah, the garage.
Yeah, it's standardmotorcycleco.com.
Thank you.
Very nice. Hey, we'll have a great
Thank
trip.
you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies, for coming in. And you can see them all on our website. If you go to monsters.fm, blog on Molly, we'll put that up along with, you can see them on our Facebook page as well. So thanks a lot, ladies. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
all right,
Matt.
you're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.
Mainlining information, the news junkie.
There's such a thing as.
I was wondering.
Hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm plugging my phone so it doesn't die. I know, right? I plug it in during the break. Yep.
Yep. If you plug it in while
It has a little, You found that out the hard way, right?
Yes.
Russ, unplug it.
Laisha Gray would love to direct produce. How much stuff are you guys doing on the web? Are you guys doing a lot of videos, a lot of
Yeah, I mean, we do.
produce stuff, or just stuff on your phones,
On our phones, and then every now and then we get people that film us.
Yeah, I was about to say, because reality shows all well and good, but you have so much more control on your social media sites, and you can get it just as big, and you can control every aspect of it. And I mean, that's what people are doing now. It's like you can do the reality show stuff, but then they own it, they make the money, and you can monetize all this.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I know. We're doing a bunch. Like, we're just always busy. Like, we're always doing
You guys need to find somebody who's willing to travel with you guys, that is willing to get paid co-op with you guys. Like, all right, I'm going to ride with y'all, and I'll produce these videos, but once we start making a little bit of money, you know.
That's a great trip. Come home. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, we're going to the middle. Yeah. All the ladies.
It's so powerful, and it takes the brakes a while to like break in. So I want scoot a little more.
Can you go in the middle? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
We're gonna get that.
There you go. There you go.
Helmet.
Oh, here we go.
Look at me first, then go to Jen.
Cool.
Wait, I want one. Can you grab one on my phone right there? Sorry.
Oh my God.
Are you drawing with it? What are you doing?
Okay, now look here.
Oh, I got a sticker on my phone.
Awesome.
Thanks,
ladies.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I love it.
Boom.
Y'all have a good ride and be safe. Be safe, ladies. You wear helmets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. We don't need to see y'all on the news. Like, you know, come on now. Y'all doing good.
You're done. That's the only thing we're like, I guess, nerdy about. Like
Safety?
rules.
Good.
We wear gear when we do it. Yeah.
Well, you never know when those sidewalks have to be. Well,
Oh yeah, I know. I'm so gonna get pulled over. Or when I'm like a cop sitting outside
right.
my
Oh,
house.
absolutely.
I just make it's 50. Like, see, just jet around parking lots. And there's a sidewalk over there.
Who cares about the
Well,
dogs?
when you
and
come
the
back in
kids?
town, let Angel know and have you come back in and tell us about the trip.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
See ya.
Thank y'all.
See you, Jen. Yeah, I'm such a dad, right? I'm like, you guys being safe? That's so stupid. Thanks for pointing that out, Libby. Yeah, I'm like, girls, we're wearing helmets? Tanya, you have a great one too, sweetie. Tomorrow, Hotlanta, be safe driving as well. Thetis, what up? Catherine Wood, your first time in here, Catherine. How you doing? I had to reshare the change.com. Good, thank you, Dean. We're getting close. Another good one, Loso. Thanks, JB. Their story will be true to life. Hey, Leisha, reach out to them. Reach out to them. Hit them up on Instagram or Twitter or whatever and say, I want to produce some stuff with you. And maybe you guys all click and can create something cool. That's usually how it works. So I would definitely reach out to them. Carlitos, I love saying hello to other Carloses. It's one of my favorite things. Protect your dome. That's right, Samantha. Thanks, Wayne. I'm going to jump off this. So what are we doing next, Rusty Ray?
My thing. Father daughter dance thing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll leave y'all on for the father-daughter dance. That'd be kind of funny. You dynamite, Catherine. This is your first time on here. If this is your first time on, thank you, Samantha, for sharing that. Aaron, there you go. First time on here. We do this every day. And when you see other radio shows doing this, just remember, we did it first. Carlos, finally got to see you on Unbreakable. Loved your performances, Coaster Joe. Thanks, man. Fun show to do. Can we get a number update? Yes, we can.
Nerf has made a drone. There's a Nerf drone.
Nerf drone.
It is an all-terrain drone.
Thanks, Danny. 132. We're gonna do it, man, and hopefully 86. That's all we need. Hell yeah. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Christopher. You got to check us out more often. We do it every single day. You can listen to the radio show.
Lilies?
Lillies. Thanks, Gil. And isn't it fun to be able to interact with your favorite morning show?
Do the father-daughter dance thing, okay?
Yeah, no, it was over 300. It was cool. Look, I knew it was going to get... I like to be able to promote it a lot because guys are horny and they are want to check out what a biker chick looks like. And then that, in turn, gets you guys to stick around to watch the other stuff. Right? Right? Whenever Russ whispers in that tone, I feel like he's about to make love to me.
I will.
He knew, yeah. Can you show us hot chicks? I will show you hot chicks, Rezo Casavarta. Just watch the beginning of this video and you can see some more on there. You need more women in there. We have plenty of women in here. Why can't I ever comment on your channel? On my channel, I don't know. Maybe you're not friends with me. But I make it public. I don't know. Yeah. I blocked you, maybe? No, I'm just kidding. Jeff Howell's the one who blocked you. That's why you guys are good at what we do. We try. We try. I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed the segment, James. Be sure to click see first. That's what it is. See first.
It is clear to see why you should call Dr. Filipowski.
They're after the segment. Don't forget.
You can wait, but if you want to get back to someone as soon as possible.
Gotcha. I'm blocking.
You are listening to the Monsters Morning Show Radio 104.1, broadcasting live on iHeartRadio. Today we've been pushing to try to get to 5,000 signatures on a petition to make it so the Russell Home of Central Florida for atypical children can stick around. Hopefully the governor will see this and go, oh, this makes sense. We don't want to charge them $1,000 a day. My goodness, they're helping the most needy people. Doing it without government assistance, and they are basically it's the community that's helping out. No, we're not gonna make them shut down. That would be stupid. Hopefully, that's what will happen. How many signatures are we away now?
Come on, Monster listeners. We're in the home stretch right now. We need 81 signatures to hit the goal of 5,000 signatures.
Yeah. 81. Okay, so if you've not done it yet, it is so easy. You go to monsters.fm. Type just go ahead to monsters.fm and just look on it, and you'll see it says to save the Russell Home. And just click on that. They'll ask for your name and address and your email address, and then bam, you're that's all you got to do. So hopefully by the end of this show today, hopefully by the time Monster Sports is on, we will have already gotten.
We got an hour and a half, so let's do this.
The 5,000, yeah.
I put a post up on my Facebook page and my fan page. Just said please go to share. The thing and. I've had a ton of people respond, and I'm responding to every one of them.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been a little disinterested all morning. You wrapped up in all that?
Well, when the hot biker chicks are in, I got to watch myself.
Yeah, well, I figured, here's the deal. I figured the three of them, they were young, but the one that works at Orlando Harley, she has to talk to old guys, so I'm going to go over there after the show.
Yeah,
just sit and talk to her.
And you know what, guys? This is also something good to share on your own Facebook page. We share fun and stupid stuff all the time. This is a worthy cause. Let's get it signed, and let's allow Russell Home to continue doing what they're doing.
Yeah, the Russell Home faces fines and closure over licensing, and the reason that there is no license that's been invented for what they do, because what they do is so unusual. They help people from the time they're born to even as they become adults who can't see, can't hear, can't walk. Some are these are her words, not mine, mentally retarded, and just need extra help, and they do it for free. And these for families who never could afford it. So
no government, grants or anything like that.
Really, it's an incredible cause, and it's something that hasn't been. No one's ever questioned them before. For some reason, an anonymous call came in and said, "Hey, these guys don't have any licenses." So now, rules are rules. People are saying, "Oh, you're gonna have to close down, or we're fining you $1,000 a day." And so we'll get these signatures signed and get this petition signed, and hopefully it will the right thing will happen. But yeah, go to monsters.fm and you could figure that out. Hey, so earlier in the show, Jeff, we were talking about this. This was much earlier, like 6 o'clock. I was telling the story about yesterday. Had a call from my daughter.
Yeah,
and she's getting married at the end of the month. Oh, and she's like, Dad, we need to figure out what song we're going to dance to for the father-daughter dance. Now, I know you've played a lot of weddings before.
Tons of them.
Have you ever played any song for the father?
Absolutely.
Okay, what suggestion would you have?
There's only a few that fit my voice, because I've got such a low register voice. So the first one I ever did was in 79.
Damn.
Yeah. And it was Disco Duck by Rick Dees.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could see that coming.
Yeah.
No, actually, I will tell you this. True Well, no. That's no, that wouldn't be a good one.
What were you saying?
Well, I was going to say True Companion, but that's more for the bride and groom.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Well, I am from Louisiana, for Christ's sakes. Oh, father-daughter dance. No, I haven't thought of that.
Brown-eyed girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me run that through my head
Hey,
because I don't think I've ever done one for the father.
Did we have any suggestions at 77031? Were people saying anything? Oh, you're yeah. Not really what I'm looking for.
I actually am doing a wedding on Saturday.
This is Woman by Wolf Mother. I mean, no?
No.
Not the sentiment we're going for?
No.
Okay, hold on.
A lot of people, it's the butterfly kisses.
Butterfly Kiss is a good one. Well, that would have been a totally different song.
Yeah.
And an excellent porno.
Even though I butterfly kissed that.
Butterfly.
Yeah. Now here's a suggestion. I don't know. This is the one that I'm playing on my MP. Oh wait.
I need your arms around me. I need to feel
What's
your
that?
touch.
Yeah, no, you're not good at this sentimental thing, Angel. You're
Never There by Cake?
No.
No,
No,
how
man.
about you're crushing my cigarettes?
You're gonna be. This is a big moment in your life for us, and I
already know. I want to see if anyone had any suggestions that might sway me one way or the other.
Oh, okay.
But I already kind of have.
What? So you think you figured the one out?
Well, I got a suggestion. Oh no, let me hear yours.
Well, this
okay.
is okay. So when she was little, no, nothing from Quiet Riot. No.
Okay. Hold on. Do we need to break into breaking news real quick? Breaking news.
What's breaking news?
Breaking news on the petition.
Oh yeah.
We got to 5,000 signatures.
So we're at 5,000 signatures. Good.
We're on our way to 7,500 now, and we only need 2,476 for that.
Look at
our listeners.
But all we needed was 5,000, right?
It was to get to 5,000 for that one, and
hold on, let's see if this applause button works. Hold on, where's it at? Hold on. Applause. Let's see.
Ever since Jimmy's gone, we get no applause now.
Oh, there you go.
That's
nice. All he has to do.
Yeah.
Oh my God, his job's easy, isn't it? Oh, that's the big applause.
Yeah, that's
little applause. There you go. So the petition is signed and
thank you, listeners.
Good, yes.
And this is definitely going to help. But let's continue pushing it until we got to find out what happened. So back to your first dance or your father-daughter dance.
Angel's terrible at this.
Yeah.
This not working either?
No.
Oh,
I'm thinking, I mean, it's a party.
I got one.
Right? It's a reception.
No, but it's the first dance. It's the dance with your daughter, actually.
And you're giving her to her soulmate.
Yeah.
It's the lad.
Here we go. This is it right here.
No, nothing upbeat.
This ain't upbeat.
That's upbeat.
This is No Rest for the Wicked.
No.
Oh my God. These are
horrible.
How
about Good Girls Don't?
Emotional. This is your baby girl.
When she was little, when she was a little girl, like what we listened to all the time was something from the Beaches soundtrack. Okay, and it's called "Baby Mine," and it's a song that Bette Midler sings. I know that sounds as gay as it can sound.
It doesn't matter. It's your daughter. It's father-daughter.
I couldn't listen to a little piece of. Oh, see,
is that it? Go to Facebook Live and see Russ cry.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
Oh, man. We'll call this segment.
So the intent of the father-daughter dance is to make you break down? That's
it's
what
an emotional absolutely
connection.
I thought this was a party.
It is.
Isn't the reception a party?
Totally, but after that, there's emotional,
so
sentimental moments throughout the absolute party. Absolutely.
You have to cry before you party.
It's called connecting to your feelings.
We're going to call this segment Soggy Bangs.
Did you cry when you gave her away already?
No,
so you got to cry twice?
That's all ceremonial. That's all ceremonial. It isn't until
Have you ever been to a wedding?
I know, Jesus Christ.
My God, Angel.
No.
You haven't?
No.
You've never been to a wedding?
Maybe one or two.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I've been to plenty of receptions, though. That's the party.
Yes, yeah. But the father and daughter dance together. This song meant a lot. When she was little, this is a song that made her want to be a dancer and dance. And I will cry like a baby whenever it happens. I know.
You better cry.
Okay, do you want to practice? I'll dance with you. Come on.
No, it's okay.
Now, the one that they're doing at the wedding I'm doing on Saturday is Cross My Heart by George Strait.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's not for father-daughter.
That's what they asked.
Oh,
no. I'm sorry.
That's the first dance for
father-daughter is. I'm sorry. Is
that's like a love song for the bride and groom.
Father-daughter is Seven Spanish Angels. I have no idea, but you know what? The reason they said that is she said ask the dad, and the dad when she was young.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of the thing that yeah.
This was her favorite song when she was little too. When she was like 2 or 3 years old, she loved it. Yeah.
Oh man, you're gonna be a mess, and I'm
know.
gonna be taking pictures.
How many fathers do cry during the?
Being a father, I know I will be crying because I'll cry. I'm an actor. I'm an emotional dude. So
You mean when I'm dancing, you're gonna cry?
Absolutely.
While you're taking photos?
No, but sometimes.
Hey, we're paying you to keep your hands steady, there, buddy.
Yeah.
No shaking. I would say out of every 10, maybe the dads cry.
That's it?
Yeah. It depends, obviously. It depends on the relationship that they have with their daughter. But some
men try to say it's not manly to show your emotion. I will not cry.
And you don't have to. If your relationship with your daughter is more fun, and you guys, I've seen the great ones where they're doing a dance together, and there's no crying about it, and it's more about having fun, and that's great. Just show some emotion. Don't do if anybody's having their daughter, don't do the 4.5-minute song that nobody obviously cares about.
Sure.
And you just go back and forth, back and forth, not even looking at your daughter, and talk to your daughter. This is a time where you can whisper into her ear and talk to her, and you're giving her, Russ, this is the last time that she will officially be your
stop
baby
it. You're going to make me
girl.
cry right now.
You're giving her away. You got any sentimental music? Where's the journal?
The song Baby Mine is only 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
This is it, dude. Your girl, your baby girl, the one that you saw, you raised, and she's so sweet. She's an awesome person.
Mm-hmm.
But you're taking her hand and you're putting it in the hand of another man. He's now going to be taking care of her.
I know.
She's no longer your little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the beaches? I remember when I was eating a sub, and my little baby girl Brittany hopped up and said,
Daddy, you're so soft.
I know it's my 4th sub, and I've filled my belly so. I always cry any part. Who else?
I cry at Publix commercials, so that won't be a problem.
Actually, in 2005, I was asked to write the father-daughter dance.
That's what I remember that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You're a blues guy, man.
I know. And he said, I said, well, do you have any idea what you want to say? He goes, just put something in there about I'm glad you're out of my house.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you're out of my house.
Dude, I'm glad.
And that's when he wrote Battery Powered Motherfucker.
Dude, I'm so
and
glad.
Everybody left the house.
You're thinking about this. Any father should give it a thought, because guess what? Your daughter has put in a lot of thought into this wedding.
Oh, I know.
Obviously, you know.
I have a speech in mind already. Matter of fact, remember the other day I told you, I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Like that's what kept going through my mind.
My God,
yeah,
really?
I want to make sure I say the exact right thing.
Short and sweet is always good.
Oh, well, when is it going to be longer?
Oh.
Yeah. How about this one? Angel. Now you want to see something? What?
Looking down the barrel of a gun by the Beastie Boys? No.
Imagine, Angel.
For
try it for a second. I want to see your emotional range here. Try for a second to think about your dance with your daughter with the day she's getting married.
I already know what we're doing.
You do?
Yeah.
What song?
We're probably gonna do some Mark Anthony salsa song.
Oh, come on.
That's what I'm just.
That's what you're pushing for.
I'm just taking huge liberties right now because she's 6.
Yeah.
Well, just think 20 years from now.
Yeah, or sooner.
Or sooner.
You know.
Do you know
18, 19?
Do you know Carlos? What do you think your father-daughter dance will be to?
Beatles, some Beatles. We listen to time, and
something slow.
Something slow. I mean, there's a million songs that I can think of, and who knows? Obviously, she's 5, so it's got a long time to go. I just want to be able to have that. Still, there's just something special about that moment. And I'm glad you're taking a lot of thought on it, and it's a shame when people don't give it that much thought. It's one of the biggest moments of your daughter's life, and you got to give it its due.
Hey, if 2 gay dudes get married, is there a father-daughter dance?
No, listen. We've shot several.
Just wondering.
We've shot several gay weddings. First off, they're awesome. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Every classic traditional thing that is done at a regular wedding is done at a gay wedding, whether it's two females or two men. And sometimes the guys will dance with their father. Sometimes they'll dance with their mother. It's really a cool thing. And most weddings are all the same, gay, straight, whatever.
Yeah. All right. You're listening to the Mantra of the Morning.
Primetime Kitchen tomorrow night.
But when you pull that garter off, you pull leg hair.
Carl Black,
You save those for out there.
drive 1 block west
See,
of
Chrissy?
and very proud to say
Exactly
my
right
friends
there.
over there at Carl Black, my buddy Omar.
All right, y'all. We need to talk about
They've been
something.
named the GM Dealer of the Year. That's a
Yeah.
pretty big,
It's good for
deal.
for
And there are
Russ.
reasons why. A lot of reasons why. You know, one of the reasons why is
I loved it first because it's a very popular one.
people purchase vehicles, then they ask me to go ride. You know, hey, tell us what you thought about the service and everything. High ratings, the highest ratings out of everybody. Okay, and then it comes to the service that you get when you go there. If there's something wrong with your vehicle, the service department, Tony Little, the guys in the service department, they take care of
Thank you guys for watching.
incredibly. And then
I
also
love
too,
you.
it's just the whole selection you get when you go to Carl Black Chevrolet Buick
See y'all later.
GMC. When I went there.